Sagittarius, what is up? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I am Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are looking at your weekly energy via the Tarot and Oracle. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, obviously welcome. I'm sure you guys know the drill by now. And yeah, energy's fluid. So as long as the message resonates, it's meant for you. All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, full moon's popping out. We're just coming from a new moon. We just entered Pisces season. Full moon often heightens energy, emotion, feeling. That's exactly what Piscean energy does. It could be making you feel really emotional. But I also feel like the emotions are guiding and directing you. You know, you're finding some sort of grounding, some sort of inspiration and encouragement. You're a very expansive energy, Sagittarius, so this doesn't surprise me. This is like, I feel like things are coming to head, you know? It's like, what I'm hearing is it's like all the stuff that has been happening that maybe you sense it was going to go a certain way. It's finally like the movement. It's opening up. I feel like a lot of just, not fresh energy, but it's like things are pushing forward. And it's going to be very rapid, I feel, for you. Because obviously the waxing crescent, that's building up towards the full moon. And it's you having that, yeah. The 12th house is ruled by Pisces. We're in Pisces season. This is that house of intuition, surrender. Yeah, sacred union. Ooh, woo. You might have new opportunities coming in, guys. I love that. This could be love. This could be business. We'll get into it a little bit more. But I feel like you've kind of finally done the work, right? You have been planting the seeds. I don't know. I feel like that's such a silly phrase sometimes. Yeah, but you've been doing it. You know, you've been making it happen. And I feel like through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, it hasn't been an easy process. You know, maybe you're coming from a really toxic situation, finding it hard to open up and trust people. But I feel like you've been very committed to yourself, which is beautiful. Recognizing that, like, yeah, things aren't always going to work out how they're supposed to. Or I shouldn't even say how, because I feel like they do work out how they're supposed to, you know, how you want it to. That's the tough part. We can ask for things, but we have to kind of release and surrender how universe, spirit, God brings it towards us, right? Yeah. Ooh, there's that love energy. You're a lot more grounded. You're actually ready for this. So like I said, if you were coming from, gosh, man, this is someone reaching out to you. As I pulled up that Page of Swords, it was 333. On the clock, which I love. Spirit confirmation right there. You know, it's bringing in the reward of the hard work that you put in, waiting for your proverbial ships to come in, making those heartfelt connections. And I feel like, again, it's because you've done all the work. You've been strategically plugging away, putting all the pieces together about what you want. This person is going to reach out to you. I don't feel like you know them. And then the tower pops up. The tower, dude, it's like, okay. Tower to love. Okay. So this, you have really been contemplating love. And I feel like this is doing a lot of the healing work. The tower often signifies when there's been some change and upheaval in our environment. I definitely get that sense for you, especially around love relationship. If it's not romantic, it can be platonic, like just someone you're really close to that you kind of have that yin-yang vibe. But you've been doing a lot of work around this, a lot of healing, maybe even in your dreams through your resting space. And you're walking away from something that just wasn't, it was toxic. I keep getting that feeling. It's toxic. It was infected. It was something that was never going to be what you wanted it to be. Maybe it had all the working components to it. But I feel like this love energy, it's just, this is a consistent message that's been coming up. It's kind of just like this person, like I said, bad behavior, toxic, super emotional, not like taking things for granted, not really plugging into, you know, the relationship in an appropriate way. Let me see if they're the ones that are coming to talk to you, because it doesn't really look like they're moving or doing any sort of movement. Interesting. 8 of Coins. The Sun. Well, I don't know, because I do kind of feel like this is... I feel like it's like as soon, you know, they do have this energy around them that wants to reach out, wants to connect. Maybe you guys had like a lot of back and forth in your relationship. It never really got off on the right foot is what I'm hearing. It would start, stop. Or it was something that started and it was really good and then it just got cut off. This person knows they're going to have to do the work in order to reach out and talk to you, obviously, because things have changed. I also feel like they're afraid of what is behind that conversation. Let's look at this new, because I do feel a new energy coming in. Okay, that's too bad. Too bad, so sad. 3 of Swords. Is heartbreak, grief, sadness. I feel like they've had their own share of stuff, you know? And that's where I'm hearing like divine timing coming into play. I feel like they have their own situation with someone who really hurt them, really broke their heart as well. And they've been focusing a lot on their family, their kids, if they have them, or just like sorting things out. It definitely mirrors a lot of what you're going through, Sagittarius, with your ex. You might be in custody battle. You might, you know, be kind of like hammering out the details. Because with that Tower energy, there's a lot of upheaval. I do feel like your ex, the person that you're dealing with, is going to be coming in to try to like justify bad behavior. Yeah, right there. They're making plans. How can I? But I feel like you don't really want anything to do with it. Yeah, 2 of Wands. Yeah, that confirms that right there. It's just like what's been done has been done. It's tainted, you know? It's almost like maybe we had this great thing, but it can't move on any further because there's too much tension, too much conflict, too much frustration. And actually this, I don't feel like that's them though, no. What you want, it's coming in, but it's taking its time because of this old situation. It's like you have to figure this old stuff out. That's why you're at that waxing crescent phase, right? Where you're still building up towards this person, you know? It's taking its time, but it's the right timing because like we see, like they're still kind of reeling from something too. But this beautiful Kamismi is like bringing it into the heart of the matter, you know? It's when planets are so close to one another, it's like they're in, you know, basically in alignment. and that energy is amplified. It's really shining a bright light onto this beauty is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you have to get through the mucky stuff, Sagittarius, before, before you're going to be able to receive this new relationship that feels a lot more long-term, if that's your vibe, if you're looking more for like partnership. If not, it's, it doesn't have to be. It just can be very heart honoring is what I'm hearing. This is a very healing relationship, especially from the past BS. You're not putting yourself out there enough because you're so focused on this other person, other thing. I think that they're just not a very upstanding person, so it kind of consumes you. Like, I feel like you're always on your guard. You're always like, are they following me? Or like, and they might be doing some of that. Usually when our senses are saying that, yeah, there can be an element of paranoia. No shade to anyone. 9 times out of 10, maybe it's not true. But I think at the same time, it's also our antennae, spidey senses informing us that, someone's in our environment. I feel like as soon as you take the energy out, the focus off of them, it's going to bring about a lot of healing. And you have to allow that healing to come in. You really got to step away from this person, listening to what your heart wants and needs, where that lightness comes into play. Not focusing on the tension, the strife, the frustration. Because it's preventing you, from this, this new relationship coming in. I feel like the old one is going to communicate disappointment. They don't like how things have gone, blah, 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 blah. But it's a lot of BS. 2 5s. I feel like you're just going to be like, thank you, but no thank you. It's going to provoke a little bit at your heart, right? Because I feel like you did have hopes and desires for this person, but unfortunately they're too emotional, and you know that, and it's just too much, man. They might even have some addiction issues as well with this 5 of Cups. There's cyanide and morphine in the background. So it might be someone who just kind of self-medicates, isn't always aware of what they're saying, but then what's been said has been said, or what's been done has been done. They get very, very easily triggered. I feel like you're going to hear, I do feel like some clarity is going to come out, because it does feel like this person has to maybe let you in a little bit on what the truth is. They've been doing a lot of lying, hiding, sneaking around, and that's what you feel. But like I said, it's so important for you to take your energy off of them and focus on your own self, Sagittarius. Easier said than done, extend that hand of gratitude for what the relationship taught you. But it's better off as friends is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because you've done the work, you've done the growth, the transformation. You're stepping more into your power, into a heart-honoring space. And I feel like, okay, what do you got to observe? Let's clarify this for you guys. Yeah, it's just creating more separation. And sometimes that's easier said than done, right? Especially if we've been in a relationship for a long time. We do have to work on separating ourselves energetically, physically, emotionally. And that's part of the battle, right? That's kind of those ties that keep us, intertwined, i.e. cord cutting, doing any type of energy healing, taking some herbal baths is what I'm hearing, just really cleansing your energy. And it's a practice over and over and over again. It's not one time, boom, the magic happens, as much as that would be awesome. But I think for you, Sagittarius, you're on the right path. We see that with this waxing crescent. I feel like there's a little more to this story that you're going to find out. But I feel like, you know, your work is more about just releasing yourself, releasing obligations that you have towards this person. So I really hope this reading helped. I'm sending so much love and blessings to whatever you're navigating through, Sagittarius. I know these things aren't easy at all. I'm always here to help and support in whatever way I can. Definitely big thumbs up if you resonated. Drop comments below. Let's grow the community. All right, guys, lots of love. Thank you.